Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. I get complaints from time to time from summoners who say, Prof, why has it been so long since X kind of offer has been in the game? I received a couple of those complaints this week because the January 2020 New Year's Day deals did not include signature stones, which, based off of the historical precedent of that deal, they weren't going to. And of course, my response was, well, let's wait a couple days, and I bet a signature stone deal will pop up. This is also in correlation of the greater gifting crystal opportunity for 5-star class-based awakening gems and signature stones of some class. I still wish those crystals had a chance to get generics instead of class-based signature stones. But needless to say, there are quite a few summoners that awakened a certain 5-star champion, but did not have the resources to take that champion up to a decently high sig. Well, that brings us to today because we do have a signature stone bundle in the unit store, which is for people who are uncollected and cavalier. If you do not see that, you are not uncollected or cavalier. However, there are also there's a second signature stone bundle that we will break down as well. So the good news about this first bundle is that it is of the +5 variety, which I would say a lot of people, including myself, have no chance to have that overflow in their inventory. My only main critique of the Cyber Weekend offers was that we had a bunch of +1 signature stones that did not allow us to really hoard those because they all went into overflow if you bought all of the deals. However, as usual, Kabam is pricing something at a 5-star signature stone bundle, calling it a 5-star signature stone bundle, but actually having that 5-star signature stone bundle contain more 4-star signature stones than 5 stars. The main source of 5 stars comes from the class-based 1 out of 6 RNG +5 signature stone crystal you can see at the second tier of the steel, and that is a gamble. You would be lucky to get one of the class that you're targeting, but if you are looking for, say, a chance to take up a tech champion, you may get 0 of those tech. The only guarantee you have is that you can take them up 10 SIGs because of those 2 +5 generics. This is a 5-star signature stone bundle I would expect to see at the beginning of maybe 2018, but my calendar tells me that is somehow 2 years ago. And that the 4 stars and even the gold are just, the gold's average at best, but the 4 stars are for like a $5 deal. I think this entire thing at most should be $19.99, but believe it or not, for what we've seen in the past, this should probably be $10. This should probably be, well, I'll pay $1 for the guaranteed +5 times 2 generic 5-star 6 stones, and everything else is kind of just thrown in. This is 3 times the price of what I would reasonably expect to pay, and they are trying to cash in on people being desperate to take up those newly awakened 5 stars after the greater gifting event. So I say a hard pass with this one. It is a failing grade because it is 3 times the price of what it should be. Now we are moving over to the 6-star signature stone bundle, which has 10 6-star generic signature stones, 20 of the 6-star signature stone crystals that are still the +1 variety, similar to the fan-made speculation that has received a lot of buzz of what the Cavalier monthly quest difficulty would look like. We saw 5 of those things per month. That would make sense given that we have seen that in the past with 5 stars. And then you get 15 +2 5-star signature stones. I want to remind you that in the past of this $50 signature stone bundle, we have seen 40 to 50 guaranteed 5-star signature stones of the generic variety. We have 30 today. We are starting off the new year with less than the average $50 signature stone bundle from previous months of previous years, which is quite frankly kind of strange and underwhelming. 5-star +5 signature stone crystals. You get 50 potential Signature Stone levels, but they are the class-based, and there's only 10 of them. That's pretty underwhelming because, again, like the right side with the 5 stars, you should expect to get 1 to 2 of the class you're targeting, which only amounts to be about 10 more Signature stones, and then 500,000 gold, which is the standard for $50. This is not as bad of a deal as the right side, but it's still pretty dang bad. I'm going to give this a generous D. I think minimal, this should be 40 generic 5-star signature stones, and the ability to take a 6-star up at least to 20 SIGs more than they are, given that that is the standard for what you would get if you duped a 6-star similar to a 5-star, or for that matter, even a 4-star champion. I am underwhelmed, but I also know that we are officially in the prestige wars of signature stone bundles, and there are several summoners that now have rank 3 6 stars. And those rank 3 6 stars are not SIG 200. So because of this, this price could be $500. And there are still summoners out there that would buy it because they want to move that 6-star up as many signatures as possible, as many awakened abilities as possible. And in this case, they're guaranteed at least 10. So you better believe that the top alliances are pushing everybody to buy these bundles. However, I don't do these videos for the top alliances in mind. Usually I do them for the people who actually are trying to decide between buying a deal and, I don't know, taking their significant other out to dinner, paying the electric bill, doing something responsible. The right side is an F, the left side is a D. We have seen much better Signature Stone bundles on an average day than we do on January 4th of 2020. Save your money for, if nothing else, we know the early access bundles are probably coming next week, as we have a new champion in the contest, and we have a new month in the contest, as we can say goodbye for what feels like it's been there for years to the December side quest, and welcome the Squirrel Girl event starting next week. Have a good weekend, YouTube. Thanks for watching.